Have you ever watched a film and just wondered, how did it all come together? The story, the pacing, the emotion. A huge part of that magic happens in the editing room. Today, we're going to trace the path of one film editor, Imran Ibrahimi, to see exactly how that journey from the classroom to the world stage really happens. So, this is the big question, isn't it? For anyone trying to break into the industry, it can feel like a huge, impossible leap. How do you go from learning the ropes to having your work shown at huge international film festivals? Well, Imran Ibrahimi's story gives us a pretty amazing roadmap. All right, so every great career starts with a solid foundation. Before you can start telling amazing stories, you've got to learn the language of film, master the craft. And for Ibrahimi, it all began with some serious, dedicated education. You can see here, this wasn't just a whim. He took a very deliberate path. It kicked off in 2010 with a film appreciation course, really learning to see and understand cinema. Then a few years later, he dives deep with a 2-year postgraduate diploma in editing, and that all leads to him producing his own diploma film in 2016. And get this, his talent was recognized right out of the gate. That diploma film, Bajat, immediately won Best Film at an international festival. That's huge. It shows that even at the student level, his work was already a cut above. It was more than just a project. It was proof that he had what it takes. Okay, so you've got the education, you got that early win. What's next? You got to build a portfolio, right? And this is where he really started to prove he could apply his skills pretty much anywhere. And just look at this range. He made a very clear choice not to get stuck in one lane. He's done it all. Feature films, documentaries, music videos, even YouTube series and corporate videos. This kind of versatility is absolutely crucial because it shows you can tell a compelling story no matter the format. Now here's something else that's super interesting. He wasn't just hiding out in the editing suite. He also worked as an assistant director. So as an editor, he's shaping the story after it's filmed, but as an AD, he's right there on set, managing the chaos of production. Understanding both sides of that coin, that gives you a massive advantage as a storyteller. So, with that rock-solid foundation and this incredibly versatile portfolio, all the pieces were in place. The stage was set for a major breakthrough. This next chapter is all about his leap from being a respected pro to a globally recognized talent. And the project that really changed the game for him was a film called Gurras. Notice a pattern here? He's wearing 2 massive hats again. Chief Assistant Director and Associated Editor. To be trusted with both of those roles on a major feature, that says everything about his skill set. And the result? Boom. Gurras gets this massive international award. Winning a special jury prize at the Karlovy International Film Festival is a career-defining moment. This is one of the oldest, most prestigious A-list festivals on the planet. This win put his work squarely on the world map. And that was just the start. The film basically went on an incredible world tour after that. It screened at Busan in South Korea, competed in Mumbai, was featured in Kerala, went all the way to Taipei, and even premiered in the Netherlands. Gurras truly went global. Winning awards is one thing, but being chosen as the opening film for a festival, that's a whole different kind of honor. It means the organizers believe your film is the perfect one to set the tone for their entire event. And that's exactly what Gurras did in Kolkata in 2024. So, after hitting these incredible highs with international success, you might think he'd just keep chasing that. But instead, he took this really fascinating turn. His career expanded to focus on giving back through education and really digging into grassroots community work. He started sharing what he knows. Look at this. He partnered with India's Ministry of External Affairs to train senior-level TV journalists from all over the world. We're talking people from Tajikistan, then groups from over 23 different nations combined. He shifted from being just a practitioner to becoming a teacher for other professional storytellers. But at the exact same time he was doing all this high-level international work, he was also going back to his roots, with something completely on the other end of the spectrum, a self-funded community film. His latest project as an editor is a film called Lipstick Golai, and this one is an Indian-Nepali film straight from the Darjeeling Hills. This is the opposite of a big-budget international co-production. This is storytelling that is just so deeply and authentically connected to its community. And that spirit of collaboration is what makes this project so special. It's a low-budget passion project with local artists all chipping in. And its release isn't about big city theaters. Nope, it's designed for community screenings, right in the villages and towns where it was made. This is filmmaking by the community, for the community. Which brings us to our final thought. When you look at a career like Imran Ibrahimi's, one that holds a major international award in one hand and a deeply personal community film in the other, what does that tell us about where independent filmmaking is headed? Maybe, just maybe, it suggests a new kind of success, one where your impact is measured not just by prizes, but by genuine grassroots connection.